Welcome to Inspired Living with Keri Murphy, the podcast, where as your host each and every week, I am going to inspire you and empower you to share your message and step into that big vision you see for yourself. I'll be bringing you celebrity interviews, influencer insights, and my personal tips from decades as an on-camera talent, TV host, media expert, and entrepreneur, so you can build a brilliant seven-figure brand. Because when you're inspired, you inspire others. So let's go. Have you ever heard the saying, energy goes where intention flows? Or perhaps what you think about, you bring about. Well, in this episode of Inspired Living with Keri Murphy, I'm talking about something that is actually the behind the scenes secret sauce to growing and scaling a successful business. Intention. The power of intention. Early on, before I really had Inspired Living where it is today, I met with an intuitive advisor, an intuitive coach, and she taught me the power of intention. What is intention? Intention is where you focus your thoughts and energy, right? If you wake up and you say, I'm going to have a bad day today, most likely you're going to have a bad day, right? If you're constantly worrying about money, and you are living in what they call a scarcity mindset, there's not enough, I can't get enough, then you're always going to live in that place. See, here's the amazing thing about our brain. A conscious cannot create when it's confused. Just like I always say, a confused mind can't buy, a confused conscious cannot create. So if you're not super clear with your intention, you're probably in a place where you're like, why does all this stuff keep coming to me? And you kind of feel like Superwoman trying to, battle off all of the things that are coming your way. But when you're clear with your intention, it's like this, it's not magic, but it is magical in what it can create. It actually starts to manifest things in your life. And so instead of saying things like, I hope, I wish, you start saying things from a place of, I am, I have. Very different energy, right? I hope and I wish versus I am and I have. Now, when you do the scientific research, 95% of all of our actions are based on our subconscious beliefs, our subconscious patterns. It's like when you get in the car and you're on your way somewhere, you're on the phone, and before you know it, you've reached your final destination and you're like, I don't even remember how I got here. That's pretty much how people live their whole life. They don't realize how they got there because they don't realize they hold the map. You hold the map. And again, for me, when I really understood this, it changed the trajectory of my life because not only am I spiritual and I believe in God and a higher being, but I also realized that I hold a lot of power myself. And what I focus on is what I create. So in this video, I want you to do me a favor. I want you to grab a piece of paper and I want you to start to write out I am, I have sentences, such as I have all the money I need to take care of myself and my family. I am building a brand that creates a significant difference in the world. I am doing what I love every day. I am surrounded by love and support. I am manifesting and bringing in the perfect team to help me bring my vision to life. I am in a constant flow of abundance and know I am taken care of. I mean, hello, if you say these things every day, what's going to happen? Your brain, your subconscious is going to start driving you towards those things. So when you actually start researching millionaires and billionaires, this practice is at the core of what they do. They set their intentions. They read them. They recite them. In fact, there's an app that I love. It's called ThinkUp, where you can record your own voice with your intentions. And before you go to bed, when you're in that dream state, right, you're drifting off to sleep, you are programming your mind to create what it is that you want. I know some things in life happen to us and that's outside of our control. But when it really comes to building the inspired life you see for yourself, so much of it is in what you believe, what you say to yourself, what you say to others, and your actions that you do every single day to move you closer towards your goal. So I would love to hear from you. What are your intentions? Will you share a few with me? Post them in the comments, because when you are inspired, you inspire others. And I want all of us to be living with positive intentions that move us towards our dreams every single day. By the way, if you're looking for a community to help you move towards your dreams every single day, I invite you to our private Facebook group called Ignite Your It Factor, where you're going to be surrounded by about 5,000 other entrepreneurs who want to hold the ladder for you, who want to help you step into whatever's next for you, and really believe in abundance and financial freedom for all of us. So come join the group, and thank you so much for being with me today. Remember, your dream is your destiny. And to dream it, live it, and be it. Until next time. You've just heard another uplifting episode of Inspired Living with Keri Murphy, the podcast. I hope you loved it. If you haven't yet, please subscribe, rate, and review this podcast. And if you'd like to know more about Inspired Living or to get your hands on many of our awesome free resources, such as the Be Studio Ready Guide, simply visit us at inspiredliving.tv/podcast. Remember, your vision is your destiny, and we're here to help you bring it to life. Join me again next week for another extraordinary episode.